don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. When I advocate homeschool, I'm advocating homeschool for fiscally responsible parents. All right? You shouldn't homeschool because you go out there and you get upset with the system and you are a wife, and I'm going to say this, okay? You're totally irresponsible. You really don't give a damn about your children's education. You're just pissed off, and you just want to take them out of the system, and you want to leave them to themselves, and you really truly don't care about their future whatsoever at all. I meet people like this all the time. I meet wives that are more interested in their own personal well-being than that of their children. Matter of fact, they shouldn't have never even had children. And this is the reason why that we deal with a lot of dysfunctional, or let's say a dysfunctionality in society today, is because the natural affection of things, as you know, the parents should actually care more, and they should want more for their children than what they had for themselves. That's all but gone. You only have a few people that are actually intelligent enough, morally intelligent enough, to where they can die out to their own self-ambitions, their own dreams, their own self-desires, and actually deposit something positive, and actually spend time to invest in the generation coming after them, so that they can live their days at peace, knowing that they've done everything that they have done. But you know, sadly to say that here in America, the majority of the mothers today are bitter, and no matter what anybody says, you or I, it's just totally irrelevant. They're going to keep their own personal opinion. They're not going to be happy in life unless things are running their way and their way alone. And ultimately, they're going to pass the curses that they have up on their mindset down to their children. Or either they're going to cause their children to be bitter against them, and their children don't want nothing to do with them. We have a young daughter of Zion now in the ministry. She came to the ministry at a very young age, 13 years old. All she wanted to do was just listen to the preaching and obey what the Bible has to say. Her parents didn't want that. Her parents wanted her to get out and rip and run the streets, be like any old other American girl, and be loose and everything else, and have boyfriends and lose her virginity and all kind of. But she said, I don't want to do that. And as a result, because her parents oppressed her so much and marginalized her and ostracized her so much from what she wanted to do in life, now they have no relationship whatsoever at all. And you know whose choice that is? The young ladies, because her desires, her goals, her dreams were totally different than that of the parents. And watch out for these parents that love trying to want to rule and live their lives through you. You're your own individual person, and you need to learn how to think. But no, I don't recommend homeschooling, especially for some of these things that you call moms today, just because you have a child. Anyway, I'm going to stop right there before I get extremely passionate and say something that I might regret later on.